Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about a foundation that is a 4-in-1 foundation, and they claim that it is bought every 60 seconds. I was interested. It's very different than what we've used on the channel ever. I've never used this formulation on it for obvious reasons. So we're going to get into it right now. I'm going to just put my hair up like I usually do. This is going to be a simple tutorial because we want to get to the foundation part. I'm going to do a simple skincare routine. I'm using my Shiseido cotton, which is this to me is a treat because I told you with my mom's video that I was using the cotton that I would buy in bulk at Costco, and it scratched my face, and I got to the point in my life where I said, guess what? I don't think I need to be scratching my eye area and really not having a very good feeling when I'm working on my skincare. I want to have everything feel amazing, and I feel like at my age I can. So that's why I invested in these cotton rounds. This is from Fortuna Skin. This is the micellar water. Sometimes I just put it on my skin, but today I'm going to use a little cotton, and it's going to just refresh my skin, prep my skin for everything else I'm going to put on it. Face is feeling refreshed with the Fortuna. Going in with my vitamin E real quick on my lips, preparing them for my lipstick. Then we're going to go into a little quench from Ever. This is something I really like using in the spring, summer. My skin always feels like it is parched and it is not very supple and beautiful and plump. So this is their advanced hydrating booster. I like how I can drop it on my hands, put it into my skin, and it absorbs right away. It's just a nice, really great hydrating serum. Serum is in my skin. I love the process of just building and plumping my skin up when I'm doing these tutorials. It just feels so good. I'm going to go in with my Ever Moisture Injection Cream. This is the rich cream. They have a lighter one that's oil-free. I like to add moisture to my skin. I think my makeup looks much better. I just use a little. I feel that my skin really does well with this like velvety finish. Really preps my skin. Again, you know that your skin is only going to look as good as you really take care of it. I mean, if you're not taking care of your skin and expecting a beautiful makeup, whether it's foundation, whether it's concealer, whatever it is, this is the first way you're going to make your makeup look beautiful as you age. Skin is prepped, feeling plump, feeling cool. So we're going to go in with just the eye primer. This is going to be my first step. You know that this is what I like to do first and foremost because look at my eyelids. They're discolored, and I don't want to put eyeshadow, especially when I'm going to be just swiping on one color or two. I want to go to the base of my lashes, up to my brow bone, into this inner corner, get this eye primed so it has the best chance to look beautiful and not to look muddy and dark. So we're going to take out all of that pigmentation. Sometimes I just use the eye primer, set it with a little powder, and put on mascara and out the door. So you can actually use this as a base if you want to, just like as that neutral if you're feeling a little bit more on the, you know what, I don't feel like wanting to do anything. I just want to neutralize out my lids. You can easily do that. I do that many times when I'm on the go and ready to kind of just get out the door. Gonna go in with my Bottled Blonde just because it's natural. It's very simple. I want to get to this foundation for you. So we're going to just swipe on the middle color right here. Very easy. Gives you a little sheen, a little pop to your eye. No big deal. I am going to really just probably sweep this only color on my eyelid just like this. I am not getting too technical today. Just want it to be pretty. Let's go into doing a little brows. I'm not even going to do a pencil. I'm going to just take a little brow fix. This is in Cocoa. I'm going to just structure out my brows. Any gray hair, it will be completely erased with my beautiful brow fix. This is really a nice way to tame the brows, keep them up. We have clear, we have blonde, we have cocoa, we have brunette and dark brunette. So whatever your brow color is, you can easily find a way to enhance them, get them up, gloss them, cover any gray hairs. Going in with my eyelash curler, just weeks away from launching the new heated eyelash curler. Very excited about this, ladies. This is going to be really exciting. I know that you've been waiting and you've been so patient, which I really thank you for, because you're going to be thrilled that you have the heated eyelash curler back in stock. Going in with my Chanel Le Noir. This is my volumizing mascara. We're going to just lift the lashes, get them up because we just curled them and we're going to go to the base, front load, straight up. So you have a really pretty mascara. Do you see how much easier this is to apply than that Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk that I reviewed? I mean, look, this is what you want. You want to be able to throw the mascara on, know what to expect, get out the door. Instead of having a mascara you're fighting with and having it all over your lids. See, that was the weirdest thing. You've seen me apply 1,000 mascaras on my channel. I just celebrated uploading 400 videos last week, which I thought was a really big milestone. I couldn't believe it, 400 videos. And there was a ton of them that I think I took down a bunch like years and years ago where I was like, oh my gosh, they're not good enough. I don't know why I even did these. So I probably exceeded over 500 over the last decade. But I have 400 that are up on my channel now. What a library, right, ladies? A library of beauty, skincare, nail care, hair care. Anyway, I thought it was pretty much of a milestone for me, just the grind of just creating content. But I have put on so many mascaras over those 400 videos and have never struggled like I did with that Charlotte Tilbury. And the weird thing is that they had a 45,000 person wait list. This is why I love doing reviews on things that I read about and that I see, because is it worth it? Was it really worth it? I mean, you know what? I just don't think it was worth it. So I basically lost that $29, but I gained very interesting insight, perspective, and was able to share it with you. So it's a win-win. So I got the mascara on. Now we're going to go into color correcting because I'm not sure really what this foundation is going to do. It's a different application. Let's just go in real quick with our Lighten Up. Going in with Lighten Up, I just put it underneath and I bring it down where I have my pigmentation. Again, this really works well for my skin, works well for, see this? I don't like that. So I like to go in. This is very light, going in, coming down. Don't go too close to the actual lid because then you're going to really create kind of like a bag, if you will. You don't want to go right underneath the lashes. You just want to bring it up and then you'll work it in and it will give you, I like to come down a little bit here too, just so I can have it seamless. And then we're going to see how this goes over this foundation. I'm going to, actually, I'm going to just take my concealer brush, work it in. So I'll bring it right up, but I'm not going underneath the lashes right there. You're going to get some creasing with any product you use. So I'm going to just bring it as close, but not right underneath my lashes there. I don't want any creasing. Press it into the skin. Always nice to use your finger because of the warmth really helps to melt that product into the skin. And you can see the brightness that it gives my under eye area. It's so great. Light, not heavy. Lighten Up is on, did what it said it was going to do, lighten up this area here. Then we're going to go in with the 4-in-1 foundation from Jane Iredale. This is Pure Press Base. Now, this is a refill. They did not have the product in the actual compact, so I was left to just buy the refill, which I didn't love because it's $46, so I took it out, and this is what I have. I'm not really crazy about all this refill stuff because I feel that I don't know how big of a savings it is because it's not, $46. I don't even know how much this is actually in the compact, but I think that's a lot to have to take it out, and this is my $46. So I don't know. I wasn't thrilled about that. I haven't tried this yet. I literally just opened it up because I wanted to try it with you. I got the color Natural. I was thinking it would match my skin the best. It is a powder foundation. So this is what I thought was interesting for us mature women. We're usually staying away from powder, especially foundation. So it said it wasn't going to crease. It's an SPF 20, broad spectrum, water resistant, 40 minutes. The weird thing about this though is that it's telling you to apply this every 2 hours. I've never had a foundation that I would apply every 2 hours during the day, nor would I use this foundation as a sunscreen. So I'm not quite sure exactly our real positioning on this. It's like when you get out of swimming and you towel off, you should be putting this on. I was like, wait, I don't know if I would be putting this foundation on at the pool or during my day. A little strange, but I wanted to let you know what else they had to say about this product. So they say here that it's a one-step foundation, concealer, and sunscreen that delivers a weightless skin-like semi-matte finish. Okay, what it does, this is a non-cakey formula, delivers a filter-like glow to your skin and won't dry out or settle into lines. So that's really important for us mature women. So this is like, I think these are pretty big claims though. So I want to see what happens here. So this is the refill. The compact is sold separately. Like I said, it's dermatologist tested, paraben free, phthalate free, made in the USA, and talc free, cruelty free. So let's try this. I'm going to, should we try it with the foundation buffing brush, or should I do it with my powder brush? You know what? Let's try it with the powder brush and just see what goes on. We can work it into the skin. So let's see what we think. This should be a pretty good color for me though. I don't see a ton of fallout though. That's good. I am using a larger brush, so we can see how this goes into the skin and if it's powdery. Now again, a 4-in-1, and it's sold every 60 seconds. So this must be, I mean, very popular. Every 60 seconds. So it's going on nicely. I do see that it's a semi-matte, so that's nice. Feels very silky on the skin, another plus. Let's test it out on the rest of my skin and see what we have. I'm interested to know, which I know you will be too. I'll wear it for the rest of the day and then I will update you and tell you what I think in another video, so you will get the recap of this. But I think first impressions is really good. I haven't done videos where I clock it throughout the day and then come back to you, but we might want to do that so you can kind of get the full picture in one video. So I think that it's looking nice. I'm not really big on powders, but it's lightweight. So if you're into maybe not a liquid and you want something easy on the go, this is not something I would be doing every 2 hours though. I'm not going to be applying this to my face every 2 hours during the day. So I wouldn't use this as a sunscreen. I would use it as a quick kind of foundation, but I have to tell you, looking at this, I can smell the powder. I'm not crazy about that smell, but I think it's nice if you want a powder, if you are into that kind of formulation. Personally, for me, I like that glow. I like feeling like something is a little bit more lightweight. Even though this is lightweight, I still feel like I don't like that powdery feel. I'm going to go in, powder over this. I'm going to go in with my Palm Beach. I want to see what this looks like over. Yeah, it's definitely grabbing. It's definitely not, you would not put a cream over this foundation as a powder. Sometimes you can get away with that depending on, but you can see it's grabbing like this. So we would have to use a powder over this foundation. So that's just a little limiting. Let's just try the same brush. I'm going to go in with my Classic Beach. Let's go into the middle color here and give the blush glow on the skin. I just don't like the fact that this is more of a dull, even though it said semi-matte. I don't like the look. I don't like that I can't use a cream. Again, I know the rules. I like to break the rules. I can definitely put a cream over a powder, but this isn't working. I mean, if you want to work it out like this, it will work. Just a little bit more of a working into the skin. But I don't know, ladies, I love serum foundations. I've done so many reviews for you. I love that lightweight. I love that just pretty dewy skin, not greasy, not over glowy. But for more mature women, I feel that our skin needs that a little pop. I think it needs something where it's not a powder. There's nothing wrong with powder blush, powdered foundation, but when it's powdered foundation on the entire face, blush is just on your cheekbones, right? You can do some highlighter, you can really kind of jazz that up. But when you're doing a full face of powder, I think that for me, I don't think that over 40 is ideal. I would rather be using like the Chanel, the Aqua foundation, the Giorgio Armani Luminous foundation. You want that illuminating. I've talked to you a lot about with skin that is more mature, we get drier, we get dull, our skin doesn't turn over as fast. So it's dead skin. Maybe you're not exfoliating enough, and then you put a powder on. And I don't think it's really bringing out the best of your beauty. So for $46 for just this, I think it's just a really bad, I understand it's a refill. I understand that whole concept that all the brands are doing. I get that. But I think that getting this for $46 and then having to put it back in here because I don't have the compact. So am I going to buy the compact by itself and spend another, who knows how much that is? Or am I going to buy one with it in? I don't know. See, this is where it's going to rest now. Back in its little, this is not going to last long because it's paper and it's going to be opened and what have you. So I just think I think that's just not for me. I understand that I know what we're doing with that, but I just think it's expensive for just a compact in a pan. So, and no component. So here we go. I'm going to just work this in over here to make it the same on each side. But my impression of this powder is I don't like how my skin feels, and I don't really love how it looks. It is lightweight, but I think that we could pass on the 4-in-1 foundation. The 4-in-1 foundation powder. I just think that we are on the right track with having more serum, luminous, hydrating, really bringing that glow forward, looking fresh. That's our real objective when it comes to mature skin and foundations. We're going to move on to the lips. I'm going to pull it all together, even though we're a little bit different than what I normally do. This isn't kind of a new thing to do first impressions per se on a product that is being touted that every 60 seconds someone buys it. You know, it's funny because I'm being lured into these titles and then buying the product and then being like, I don't know. Happened with the mascara that I mentioned before, happened with this. So I'm really weighing out the marketing and the hype and what have you to push a certain product. And that's why I do this, because I want to really know the real information. I want to know the real deal. As a pro makeup artist, as an esthetician, I want to see, because I know this is what you are kind of battling, of having so many things thrown at you that this is the best, this is the best, this is viral, you got to have this. And then I think at some point we're like, okay, forget it, right? And we're just overwhelmed and we don't want to do anything, or we don't know what to do. So I'm trying to navigate for you in the beauty space of really understanding what's really worth buying. We have a ton of foundations that I've mentioned before that I really, really love and really work for mature skin. You see it on my Fierce Aging series. I've used multiple different things, not just a BB cream. I've used other foundations. And I think that this is a really good test to see if the claims, the marketing, the blog post or what have you, or whatever magazine is either being paid to say this or is, you know, receiving an affiliate link for, I don't know. I like to find out, and I want you to know too. So it's not something I would not buy this. So then there goes my $46, but I had to try it. I'm using Silk. I'm just gonna shape my lips and we're gonna go into a pretty pink that's gonna make me happy now. So Silk is really a very light, kind of almost like a little bit lighter than your lip color. It's very natural, so if you're looking for a natural lip liner, if you're not big into lip liners, I just noticed that I definitely need to wax my lip. That is something that I will be doing after this video. This is called Actually I Can. We've brought it back, so it's coming back into stock. And just a little pink to resurrect my mood. Actually I Can is on. I love the name of this lipstick because actually you can. Actually you can navigate the beauty space. Actually you can try a product, not like it, and say, you know what, at least I know that a powder foundation won't work for me, or a powdered foundation will work for me. I just think that it's not my skin style. That's not what I want. I wanted to try it. Every minute someone buys this foundation. So for me, I thought, well, of course it's gonna work. Like, of course I'm gonna be like, ooh, wow. But I just, you know, it's just not something that when I look in the mirror, I wanna see my skin more on a semi-matte. I wanna see it dewy, I wanna see it glowy, I wanna see it beautiful, I wanna see it hydrated. That's me over 40 saying that. You could be different. Again, and this is my opinion. I don't think powdered foundations work for women that are over 40, 50, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s because of the needs that we need for our mature skin. That's why we prep so well. That's why we do what we do, because we really want minimum effort but maximum payout, right? That's really why I try these products. I'm gonna go in with my Quarterly Beauty Elixir because I really do need to uplift my mood after putting on something that I was like, no, maybe it'll give it a little extra hydration glow. I see it. So ladies, until my next video, I'll see you later.